Well, hello there and welcome back to another episode of Olly's Farm, and today I'm down at Ben Burge's because I was here to find the John Deere 6130R which had the loader on, but unfortunately it's gone out for hire, and I actually have just come across a John Deere 6130R Ultimate Edition, so it's the top of the range model which you can get, and it's also got the Command Pro joystick, which is quite unusual to see on the smaller John Deeres, but that feature has now come to these smaller tractors, and we're going to go and take the tractor here out for a drive.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, so we're now on the John Deere 6130R with Ben Chilvers from Ben Burge's. So we've got the Command Pro joystick here, and to go forwards, Ben, we just literally push it forwards, is that right?
Yeah, press the button on the back.
Press the button on the back.
And point in the direction you want to go, and then release it.
Oh, whoa. That's quite cool. So this is a 6130R, so it's a 4-cylinder engine, 130 horsepower, lights on. And then to ease back, you can just pull the joystick back as well, yeah?
Yeah, like this one.
Good. Very responsive, the Command Pro joystick. Can you set the aggressiveness of the joystick, or is it?
So near your thumb there, there's three. There's three little lights.
Yeah.
Just below there.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
That's it, on there. Those change the increments of what the speed increases by.
Okay. So if I want it to be less.
So if you want it to be, I think it's only really on the pulling away.
Yeah.
So to pull away now, you're at the full. That will go up a lot quicker. Whereas if you press the button, it goes down to 1.
Okay. And then it will be yeah.
So when you now go forward, it will go up a lot slower.
Oh yeah, that's a bit better actually. Car there, but should be alright. Yeah, it's very smooth, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you're in pretty much complete control of the tractor, obviously, from the joystick, yeah. And then you can do everything else on the joystick.
Yeah, so 11 configurable buttons.
Yeah.
Which can be assigned from anything to your rear link arms, front link arms, spool valves. A couple of buttons will also do auto track if you want them to do it. So activate auto track.
Yeah, so if this boosts up to 150 horsepower, really, you could say in a way it's like not a 6930 replacement, but certainly like a 6630.
Getting that way. Yeah. Obviously, the only thing that you lack is the power. Obviously, the power to weight ratio.
Yeah.
Obviously, that a 6930 would have.
Oh yeah, a bit heavier. Yeah. But comparing this to like a 6300 or a 6400 from like back in the day, it's like completely different, isn't it?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty fast acceleration on these.
Yeah. It's a little pocket rocket, this actually.
Yeah.
I think with the joystick, it just takes a bit of getting used to for the, like with the forwards and backwards and everything.
Yeah, you soon get used to it.
Yeah, I like as well when you take your hand off the accelerator, it just stops. Like
Yeah,
like that.
All down to software. So exactly the same gearbox as what the auto power has always been. Yeah. But it's just software changes to allow it to do that.
Updates. So there we go, guys, we've taken the tractor out for a drive, we've checked out the Command Pro joystick. It's very nice to operate and it's very smooth as well. It's quite a nice piece of equipment. It's a nice sized tractor, especially if you're on a mixed farm or a smaller arable farm. It's got nice features in the cab, including the command arm on the side, and it's also got 50k as well, which is quite unusual for a smaller tractor. If we just move into the cab here, we can see that it's got the Ultimate Edition decals on the side there, and moving up the steps here into the cab, we can see that it's got the command arm, and it's also as well got the Command Pro joystick. So obviously, with this being quite a small tractor, it's 130 horsepower and it boosts up to 150 horsepower with IPM, which is Intelligent Power Management. And on the control arm here, on the command arm, sorry, on this command arm, we've got all of the functions and buttons you would usually have on the larger machines, and we've also, like I said, got the Command Pro joystick, which we can control the forwards and backwards. We can also put the machine in park, and we can put the machine in neutral with these buttons right here. And we can also, on this command arm function stick here, we can select, if I just turn the ignition on, if I just turn the tractor on there, we can see that we've got these buttons here. This button here can adjust the aggressiveness of the tractor if you want the machine to go faster or slower, and if we look here as well, we can see that there is a cruise control function which you can set also, so that you can set your speed and reduce your speed. Moving on to the Gen 4 screen, we can see that you've also got functions on here for controlling the joystick as well. And if we just go to the menu, we can see that there's a lot of functions here for the SCVs, forward speed, etc. and if we just press menu, there we go, back to menu. So you've got your audio there. You can control many features on your phone. For example, if you've got Bluetooth, you can control your phone. You can also control the radio, the volume, and then if we go back, we've got braking engine, front hitch, HVAC, which is your aircon obviously, the lights, maintenance, phone, PTO, rear hitch, and the SCV, and the suspension as well. So you've also got the transmission options down there as well. And if we just look here, we've got the joystick for controlling the hydraulics. So if you had a front loader on this tractor, you could obviously control it with this joystick, just like in the larger 6155R over there. Moving around to the back of the machine, we can see we've got a rear linkage here with a telescopic hitch, and we've also got 4 SCVs on the back. So that's quite a lot of SCVs there for a small tractor. This is actually spec'd with 50k as well, so that's why it's got the air brakes at the top here. Obviously you've got your electric output there as well, and also you've got one on the side here as well for if you had a drill, for example. There's obviously a plug in there as well, and it's also got a hydraulic cab suspension at the bottom, you can see. And this one as well has also got the new LED lighting package. I don't know if you can just see there, they're not bulbs, they're actually LEDs. And as well, which is quite unusual on a small tractor, is it's got the electric windows. Makes it look a bit more grown up, shall we say, compared to the other 4-cylinder tractors which are currently on the market. The exhaust at the top there is quite small, but this is the AdBlue system on the side here, you can see. So all of the John Deeres now have got AdBlue. Obviously the 50k hubs on the front there, and it's also got Michelin tyres on the side. Michelin multi-bibs. Quite nice tyres to have, especially if you're in quite muddy situations. You'd like something a bit wider. So thank you very much for watching. As always, you can follow the Olly's Farm Instagram page, which is ollys.farm, in the Instagram search bar. You can subscribe by clicking the subscribe button down below, and as always, do comment, rate and subscribe for plenty more videos to come.